Yeah, sure. Okay, good evening, everyone. Today we are having our bronze training, by our one and only um gold leader, Mr. Peter, and we are so privileged to have him here today, with all his busy, time that he's having, helping his team and everything. He has decided to give us this amazing um afternoon to just help our bronze. So everybody that want to be silver, get your note. I have my note, I have my pen, and get ready to take all the awesome thing that our leader is gonna share with us today. So once again, join me, unmute yourself as we welcome our general. That's what I know him to be. General, take it away.
Yay!
Yay!
Good afternoon,
Unmute
good afternoon,
yourself and
everyone.
let's welcome
Good
General.
evening.
Good
Good
afternoon.
evening. Yeah. So let
Guys,
me.
I'm going to go straight into it because I have a lot to cover and I want to, as we say, start on time so we could finish on time. I want to say something that I want you to keep in your mind as you build your business every single day. Now, we come to our training to grow our business. Today we come to get some information that could change our business, change the way we look at our business, change the way we work with people. So I'm going to start by saying this. I want you to write it down because I don't want you to forget it. Right? I know we come to get some information, but I want you to remember this. How to is not the answer. I know you might say, but we come here to find out how to, so how that is not the answer. How to is not the answer. The reason how to is not the answer, because how to is only information. That's all it is. So tonight you're going to get some information, but the information is not going to build your business if you don't apply it. How to is not the answer. If how to was the answer, then it would have gotten done. How to is not living it. How to is not applying it. How to is not contacting. How to is not calling calling people to find out if they're interested in an opportunity. How to is only information. They're going to get all the how to. I'm not saying that the how to is not important. What I'm saying, if the information that you are going to get here tonight, if you don't apply it, your business will not grow. I need you to understand that. If you don't apply the information you get in here tonight, your business will not grow. That took me back to a couple of years ago when I was building another networking company. And I remember clearly a guy, he heard that I was a security officer and I built the business all the way to Founders Platinum in the previous business I was. And when he heard that, he knew me as a security officer. You know what he said? He said, well, I definitely gonna go emerald and diamond in this business. Because if that guy who was a security officer is now a Founders Platinum, then if he could do it, I could do it too. And when I heard him say that, I smiled. And the reason I smiled, because I know he believed that he can do it too. And he's right, he can do it too. If you're willing to sacrifice the way I sacrificed, if you're willing to do the work, if you're willing to share the opportunity a lot of times, if you're willing to get the no's to get to the yeses, if you're willing to do all those things, he may have a chance to get some of the results. So when people say, if you do it, I could do it too, just tell me how to. What they don't know is that they also have to buy into what you have done to get your success. That same guy, he never even reached silver in the program. Because when he see the amount of work it took, that's another thing I want to talk about. When you make up your mind to get something done, you make that decision. What you need to do in order to be successful is that you need to manage your decision. If you make a decision tonight that, listen, in the next 30 days, I'm going to be a silver in the program. What you need to do to get there, you need to manage that decision. And you need to manage that decision daily. If you make a decision and you manage your decision daily, then you will always be in the preparing stage. However, if you make a decision and you don't manage your decision daily, you will always be in the repairing stage. What do I mean by that? By the 20th of the month, where you start, you'll be further behind if you don't manage your decision daily. Where you start at the first of the month, if you start with 10 people in your business and you're working your way towards silver, if you don't manage your decision daily, by the 20th of the month, you'll realize only 3 people pay the subscription. All along, you're supposed to be liaising with those people and looking to put new people in your business. If you was doing that, then you will be in the preparing stage that you will already make up your numbers and already preparing your business and structuring your business of how we're going to run the next month. But if you don't manage your decisions daily, what will happen is that by the 25th of the month, when LiveGood start to send out those reminders to these people who haven't paid the subscription, you and all will have to be calling them. Because for the whole month, you was not building your business. Some people, I realize sometimes, and I don't know, sometimes that's how the human mind function. They build a business only on a Thursday. That's the time when they're looking to just put in registration. Guys, there are 7 days in the week. So you need to be working on your business every single day. If you're going after a goal, you cannot do your business 1 day for the week. It's going to frustrate you. That means you're going to be doing your business 4 times for the month. What happened to the next 26 days, 27 days, based on how much days the month have? What happened to the rest of the days? You will always be lagging behind. So now that we get that out of the way, now let's get down to the training. One of the most effective ways that you can build your business or learn how to build a business is to work with somebody who have already done it and let them teach you and coach you how to do it too. So all the guys who are bronze, work with the silver leader, find out what they did, and apply the training what they give you. Because every leader, there are a lot of silvers in the team. And those guys did something to reach where they are. They can share that information with you. That's the quickest way that you can save yourself a lot of time by making the least amount of mistake so you can get the most out of your time building your business. If you can recall, long ago, I know some of you guys, long ago who used to watch Kung Fu movies, you realize how they used to get good at Kung Fu. They used to look for someone who is good at Kung Fu, the Kung Fu master, and tell him, I would like you to train me to be as good as you. That is what they used to do. They used to look for the person who is good at what they're doing and ask them to train them. But if you realize, even those movies had a lesson behind it. And the lesson is this. Why is the Kung Fu master training them? He then used to teach them Kung Fu straight off the bat. He used to tell them, throw this water up the hill, try to get this string through this hole without touching the edges of the what you're trying to push it through. Try to climb this piece of board without falling over. He used to give them those kind of training. And the reason he used to be doing that is to build their mind, to prepare them for what he's going to train them on. So sometimes your coach or your mentor might be training you, but all you want to know, what to tell the people. What you haven't realized is that first you need to develop people skills. If you don't know how to read people or profile people, then you will be showing someone a presentation or speaking to them about the business. And if you don't know how to pick up certain things, now it will take you some time to learn all these skills, because it's 13 years I have been doing this, reading and learning people skills and learning body languages, and based on what somebody say, you know exactly if they are interested or not. Those are skills that you will pick up along the way. But you also need to grow in your mind. You cannot build this business, right? Even though it's a very easy business to do. It's a very easy business. And the reason some people are not building it, because it is easy to do, but it's also easy not to do. It is easy to contact somebody, you know. Like one of my business partners, last week in the Silver's training, she said I give her script, right? And with that script, she applied what I told her, and she went silver at the end of the month, right? That's what Claudia did. I gave her a script, and she applied it. And every day, she keeps checking with me to find out, am I on track? I said, well, what have you done today? Well, I did this. I can make this call. I talked to this person. I said, okay, yes, you're on track. I said, by the 15th of the month, your business needs to be at a particular place. Right? If it's there, then you're on track. If it's not there, then you need to be doing more in order for you to reach there, and then you have to exceed it in order for you to reach your goal at the end of the month. And what I told her to do is what she did. That is why she went silver at the end of the month, because she made a decision and she managed her decisions daily. And the script is simply this. I have been saying it all the time, but some people just never applied it. If you ask somebody, have you ever heard about LiveGood? And they say yes, or they say no. If they say no, what they say, you know you're going to explain it to them anyway. Have you ever heard about LiveGood? If they say no, LiveGood is a membership company that allows its members to get access to the products that they have, organic world-class products, at the wholesale price. You can either use it yourself and save some money, or you could sell it and make some money. But they also have in their membership program the opportunity where you can make some extra income through their referral program. They have a referral program. Anybody who you refer to the company and they become an affiliate member, the company will reward you with 25 US. And there's no limit to how much people you can refer to the company. It's as simple as that. And you need to get comfortable saying it in your own words, because as you go along, you could tweak it. If you're talking to someone and the person say, well, I'm not in the selling thing now, this is how you're going to tweak the same script. Have you ever heard about LiveGood? No. LiveGood is a membership company that rewards its members through its referral program, that anybody who you refer to the company, you will get 25 US. You tailor it to suit that person needs, because people just tell you what they want through conversation, but you need to listen. Yes, the company have products, but that person is not interested in selling any product. What they are interested in is how to make some money. So you're focusing on the part of the script that will catch their attention, which is LiveGood is a membership company that allows its members to make some extra income through their referral program. Everyone who you refer to the program, you'll get 25 US. Once that person become an affiliate member. So now that person is willing to listen to you. How do I do that? I'm going to send some information to you. All right? This is how I do it. Give me your full name and your email address, and I will register you. You'll get an email from the corporation, and we will continue this conversation if you are serious. I need to find out up front. I need to find out if you're serious. You can also send your link to them. Let it watch the 5-minute video and follow the information for themselves, and tell them when they finish, get back to you. If that person didn't get back to you, 90% of the time, they're not serious. If you choose to, and you feel that you can talk to them a little further, then say, listen, I realize that you register, you had to pre-enroll. Now, I want to work with you to go to the next step. Are you ready? Are you interested in going to the next step? Because I'm looking to work with at least 10 people this month, and I'm kind of sifting out who are serious from who are curious. If they're still skipping around, they're not serious. Because let me tell you something, there are people out there who will eat up your time. I'm going to teach you too how to connect with somebody in order to pull. How to connect in order to pull. Everybody have an energy signature, and everybody, based on what they say and how they're talking to you, you know the type of person they are. There are different personality traits. It is known as the DISC, the direct, the influential, which is the I, the S, which is the more shy, reserved, and then the C, which is the calculative people. Based on the conversation the person is having with you, when you're talking to them about the program, you know exactly who you're talking to. If I'm talking to a D, hear how that a D will talk. So what is it about? I want to send a video for you to explain what it is about. Yeah, but I mean, you could tell me what it's about. No, I can't. Listen to me. And you have to take control of the conversation, because D personalities are very direct. If you don't know what you're doing, they could intimidate you. So when they say, no, well, just tell me what it's about. And say, I mean, in the business, I can't tell me what it's about. Yes, I could. But listen to me. I want to share some information with you where after I share the information, I want you to give me some feedback on what was your takeaway. Yes, but just tell me what it's about. Listen to me. I am page 2 and you on page 10. Because if you're too busy, then you know it's gonna work, because I will have to work with you, and plus my senior business partner will have to work with you. Right? Now, if you show them that, listen, you are the one in control, even a deep personality will say, okay, well send the information to me. It's great. And you send the information. The personality will also tell you they don't have time. So just tell me what it's about. No, I can't tell you. I go send them information for you. If you're interested, then you can always tell me after you see the information, just tell me done, and we take it to the next step. That's how the personality operates. They try to kind of bully you into telling them up front what it is about. Like they're always in a hurry, sad to say. But they are very strong, they are fast-paced. So if you get some deep personality in your business, you could get some duplication. A personality person is a person who is bubbly. You know, when they walk in a room, you might have some people in mind. When they walk in a room, the party now starts. There's the life of the party. They like to laugh. That's why if you notice, guys, when I do a presentation, I will, somewhere along the presentation, I will crack some jokes. I will be a little more stern, because I'm feeling out the room to know exactly who is who. So I could give everybody something in the presentation. So I personality, that person more bubbly. They are nice people to be around. They are also fast-paced, right? They are influencers. They can influence people. They can also be influenced through peer pressure. If some of their friends in the business, they will want to be part of it. They are bubbly. They're excited. They like to laugh. They like to have fun. All right? Then there are the S personality. They're more reserved. They're more shy. You can't be loud with them. You can't be so you ready to get in this thing? No, you can't be like that with the S personality. You have to be more, you have to talk to them more in the line of, listen to me, see this company, what I like with this team is like a family, because we are like a family. This team is like a family, and we're going to work with you, we're going to help you, you need to come and feel the energy of this team. We are really like a family. You're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. You have to talk to them with a more reserved tone. You can't be too loud. They don't like being loud. They don't like loud people around them, right? Those are the kind where if you have an in-person meeting, sometimes you might have to go and pick them up. That doesn't mean they want to come. So those are slow pace. Those are kind that sometimes could frustrate you, right? Sometimes you might have to push them and always encourage them. And sometimes they can be the draining. Now, I mean, you could put anybody in your business, but sometimes I just, honestly, I avoid them sometimes. But they are nice people. And you can, once they're feeling part of the team, they will move. Those are people that will, in their mind, even though they don't tell you, they don't really care what you know until you show them how much you care. Once you show them how much you care, then you will get their attention. Then there are the C personality. Those are calculative. You have to run the numbers with those guys. Because, and you have to give them detail. They're very detail oriented. You have to give them information and and those are the kind of people who will like to know who the CEO is and who is the director and who those are the kind you could give those kind of information. The CEO, Ben Glinsky, and those are the kind who like information. And you have to give them information because if you don't know what you're talking about, you'll definitely lose those guys. So you have to know who you're talking to. That's why I say you have to learn how to connect in order to pull. Never be too hurried to get anyone in your business. You know what you have your hands on. They are coming in your business and they're going to need your time. So never make someone feel that, listen, if they come in your business, that your business is going to grow automatic. Never do that. They have to value your time. So when you're talking to, never let them say, boy, if you come in this business, I know you will just blow this business out of the water because trust me, this business needs you. No, you don't need them. Even though you want to work with them, but make sure you always hold your posture. Never be too needy. Never be so thirsty that you'll drink anything. There are some people you don't want in your business. Yes, the business is for everyone. But there are some people who come in your business and then eat up your time and then quit anyway. You have to know those kind of people. You cannot, if you have to push somebody to get in your business, leave them out your business. Because if you have to push them to get in, you also have to push them to pay this. Imagine that. To pay a $9.95 subscription, you have to push somebody. No. If you register someone and that person is in a business and they're coming to build a business and you have to be ringing on that person every month to pay the subscription, leave it. Leave them. They're not ready. They're not ready. Because I'm telling you guys, what LiveGood have a system that they will get an email, and that email, like a red letter, is really scary. You can lose your business. If you don't, by the end of the month, you can lose your business. And they send it from the 25th, right down to the end of the month. If LiveGood can't convince them to pay the subscription, there's nothing you can do. I am telling you that. You best let the leg compress. Because sometimes people need to lose it in order to understand how important it is. Those are some things you need to pick up along the way. All right? You have to learn how to connect in order to pull. If you learn how to do that, then your success rate in who you talk to, even me, even though I know all these skills, the first 21 people I talked to, 23 people in fact, none of them got registered when I now started this business. I talked to another 10, and out of the 10, I got 1 registration. Then I talked to about 3 more people, and I got another registration. You realize all my, well, if you want to call it failures, all my nose was up in the front. So I was ripe. I was pregnant for some yeses. Because I went through so much no's that the majority of people in the next 20 start to say yes. I registered 4 people, 3 weeks straight. So that was 4 by 4 by 4 by 2. In 2 weeks and a half, I got my 10 personal for my way towards silver. And I look for those who want to build the business and work with them to get the other 10 in order to make up the 20 to go silver. You're working with who want it now. Who don't want it now, you cannot pest them. I like to, that's with Trini slang, pest. Don't try to force somebody or don't try to carry somebody where they don't want to go. They will stop answering the phone. They will do you that. Anytime you realize you call somebody once, you call somebody twice, you have to remind them to pay the subscription. You need to start putting new personnel, find somewhere to work. Because the person who you're looking at mightn't be the person you're looking for. Someone you personally enroll in your business, and that person enroll one person. And the person who they enroll hungry for the business. But you so focused on that one that you register that you're not looking at the person who hungry for the business. Leave that person who you personally register, even though he's a friend, and work with the person who want to build the business. That's the only way you will get duplication in your business. What I'm going to do for the next 15 minutes, I'm going to take some questions from anyone if they want to find out something or want to know some kind of skill that, that may help them in the business on the way to silver. Anyone. Because I don't just want to feel like if I'm just talking to you. I want to feel like this is a conversation where I could still collaborate with you, because I could be teaching on something, but there's something else you may like to know. Ask the question now. Identify yourself and ask the question. Go ahead.
Good night, Bernard here.
Yeah.
Guyana.
Mm-hmm.
I would have taken your advice the last time we spoke, I think on this same group.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm expecting by mid of this month, a few other persons to get signed. And as you said earlier, I'm not forcing anybody, because a lot of people think that you're begging them to join.
Yeah.
So I stop begging people. If you can't make it, amen. I move on to the next.
Good.
What would you recommend?
Good.
Or what procedure would you use in order to work with those who would have probably changed their minds?
When I say change your mind, they now make up their mind that they want to build, or they now make up their mind that they don't want to build?
The building of it.
Yeah, they want to build.
Yes.
Okay.
But the skepticism is still there. I'm here and looking at all the persons in Trinidad that is joining.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm asking myself, what am I doing different in Guyana? Because is it because we're lazy? It's something that I'm asking myself here in Guyana. Is it because we're lazy, or we just scared of getting into business? Because that's my greatest challenge right now.
All right, hear this. Hear this. Okay, nice question. Hear this. Every country have different cultures. Start, stop, and end. Right? So every country has different cultures. You need to figure out what is the culture of your country and tailor your conversation to suit your culture. In other words, if you know they are skeptical, you need to give them enough information to dilute their skepticism. Now, everybody have a dream. Even though whether they're lazy or not, they have a dream. You need to look for the dreamers. You need to look for the people who, as we say sometimes, we need to look for the greedy, not the needy. We need to look for the people who want extra out of life. So those who want the extra out of life, you're going to find them. They may be far and few between, but you're going to find them. And those are the people who will work on the few to lead you to the many. Let me put it that way. Because one person could come in your business and change your business. Work on the few, and the few will lead you to many.
Okay.
That's how we have to work it. Work on the few to lead you to the many. I could come in Guyana, and no matter how skeptical they are, based on the conversation I'm having with them, I will know exactly what information to give them to make them feel thirsty. In other words, you could lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink. What I will do,
correct,
I will give you a little touch of salt where it will create a thirst where you will want to drink. Because I will start to identify areas, right? That's now. I will start to identify areas where you, the individual, might miss. And then I will have you thinking now, you know, I really need this business because things really tight, you know. I pretending things are tight, but you know, things really tight. So you have to get them, if you lead them to water and they don't want to drink, then they need to get them a touch of salt. So they will create that thirst that they will want to drink for themselves. Go ahead, Bernard.
Well, what I plan to do, because most of the person I'm speaking of that I've meet out to, they're talking about detoxing. Right. So I had planned for this Christmas season to probably bring in several bottles of the super green, and use it as an opportunity to get to those persons first, and then introduce them to the business.
Okay, stop there. Ask the question I'm going to ask. Do you
think that will work?
Okay, that is a start. The only way I will know if it will work is if you do it and you work it.
Correct. Correct.
So work it. All right. What I want to do, in order for it not to look selfish, I will give everyone 2 questions to ask. So you use it too. So somebody else.
No problem. Thanks. Yeah. Thanks to the advice, though.
No problem. Anyone else?
Yes, Peter. Okay, Rosie here. I just have one question. How do you know, you're trying to talk to a person and the first thing they're quick to say is this is a pyramid scheme. How do you diffuse that or deal with somebody like that?
Good question. First thing first, Live Good, and you tell them, say, listen, you said this is a pyramid scheme, let me tell you what Live Good is. Live Good is a membership company that allows its members access to their world-class products at cost price and also give them the opportunity to make some extra income through their referral program. What part of that statement sound like a pyramid? Because you need to call them out on the nonsense sometimes. Now, this is not having a confrontation, but you need to first educate them of what Live Good is. Then, if you choose to, explain to them what is a pyramid, but I don't even do all of that. I tell them what Live Good is. And I said, listen, if you say that, if you believe that this is a pyramid scheme, then you're also saying Amazon is a pyramid scheme. You're also saying Netflix is a pyramid scheme. You're also saying, for those who live in Trinidad, they've been shopping at Price Mart, that is also a pyramid scheme. Because that's what you're saying. You're saying that all membership companies are pyramid scheme. And you know by saying that does not make sense. So you need to call them out on that. Because if I didn't even know that Amazon have an affiliated program. It's only sometime this week I was talking to someone and telling them that only Live, and they told me no, and they explained to me, but the compensation plan had nothing close to Live Good. And what they're getting play is just crumbs. So you need to let them know what Live Good is and let them know it's a membership company. What part of that is a pyramid? The crazy thing about it, recently, but I could call their name now because they're not even in Trinidad, Get came to Trinidad and that was a pyramid. And people taking their hard-earned money and diving into that. I can't understand. Now it crashed. Now all they want to say that everything. And that's how human beings' minds are. As my grandma used to say, a thief don't like to see a next man with a bag. Because you get hurt in Get, you feel that anything else doesn't make sense. All I'm going to do is give you information and you can use some common sense and figure it out. I don't know if that helped you.
Yeah, a lot. Thanks.
Yeah, no problem. Anyone else? Anyone else?
Hi, good night. Hi, Pete. I hope I can call you that.
Yes, no problem. You're all family here.
Okay. So I don't know if it's necessarily a question, but like regarding the pyramid thing, if I could just add, so I basically add it as your job is a pyramid if you want to look at it like that, because your bosses are going to make all the money. You will be stuck on one level until you maybe get a 5% raise or a 10% raise, if you want to call it that. So, everything really and truly is a pyramid. There's a top and then there's a bottom. And that's just how it is, in life. But I also see it as, this is about perseverance and endurance, for you to really get to where you want to go. And if you don't have the guts really and truly, of course, it will fail. So I just wanted to say that, and to say that, to tell myself, if for nobody else, about the persevering and enduring. Good night,
Good
everybody.
stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff, Ree. Yeah, that's the next thing. Now, let me for those who are gonna be listening this afterwards, a pyramid is where you get what they call a headhunting fee. Where, let's say you register for $2,000, the person who gonna get paid from that money is you and the person who was already in. So you get paid for a headhunting fee. No product or service is being traded. Now you who now register, you're not going to, anybody else now, in order for somebody else to get paid, somebody else had to come in. So somewhere along the line, somebody would not get paid. A pyramid is where you get a headhunting fee, no product or service is being traded, and a pyramid is illegal. It is illegal. There are a lot of I remember a guy told me that I told him same as what Ria said. I told him about a job. I say, your definition of a pyramid is where the man on top getting all the money, right? Because I know that's where you're going with this conversation. I said, but that sounds like your job. Because your boss is making all the money and you ain't really getting nothing. He said, yeah, well, let's say that when you put it that way, it kind of makes sense, but that legal. I say, you serious? What I realize about people is this. They were programmed to go to school, get a good education, and get a job. They wasn't programmed to be entrepreneurs. Because to be an entrepreneur, you need to think for yourself. And as Earl Nightingale say, the problem with men today is that they just don't think. People like to be instructed. Instruct me what to do, and I will pay you for a little bit of what your time really worth. But you're accustomed to taking instruction, so I'm going to instruct you to do this. I'm going to instruct you what time to eat lunch. I'm going to instruct you what time to come to work. I will instruct you that you cannot use your phone on work. I will instruct you that you need to leave your bag in the change room. I will instruct you that you only could get half an hour lunch. I don't know what you could do with half an hour lunch. I no need to bring soup. I will instruct you to do everything. I'll instruct you to what time you leave. I know that you're finishing work at 4, but I come in at 10 to 4 and drop some people on your desk and say, listen, I need this for tomorrow. So all after 5, you're still working and you're getting paid for up to 4 o'clock. So I'm instructing you. And a lot of people like to be instructed. So network marketing is where you need free thinkers, people who can think for themselves. Because a lot of people, they see the benefit of building a network, but what happens is that other people can talk them out of what they want to do. And it's so sad. So we are looking for free thinkers also, people who can think for themselves, people who are willing to be coached, people who are willing to be mentored. Because the first thing you need to do is to remove that employee mindset where I'm going to get paid at the end of the month. The sad thing about it is this. People will come into a network business and do absolutely nothing and expect to get paid. But they will go to work and work hard and even extra hard and get paid at the end of the month, which is nothing close to what they really deserve or what they really should be paid for, but they will go and do it. But they will come into a business and a business building it for themselves and their family and do absolutely nothing and expect to get paid. I truly believe sometimes people really like to be in pyramid. That's why they were so attracted to get. So anyone else? Anything else? Anybody want to ask any question?
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
So, Mr. McSween, I'm working very hard around the Doubting Thomas, as you said. You know, there are those you get false positive, but motivationally speaking, 2024, I want to be in a position to be able to, help others. So I am really working hard with the help of my good friend, Ms. Rosanetta, and yourself, and the rest of the group to helping in the building of this business, in the upkeep, and to bring in more members. I am working extra hard and I'm doing my best, and leaving the Doubting Thomases behind. When they see we're excelling, then they will decide to jump on board when it would be a little too late. So thank you guys for your support and the continued support.
Okay, no problem. Great. You see, some people like to say, when it worked for you, then I will come in. I will say, okay, no problem, because I know it's going to work for me. The first person that you have to sponsor into the business is yourself. There are a lot of people who are in the business and they haven't even sponsored themselves because they're not even sure if they want to even build the business. You need to look at yourself in the mirror and say, I need to sponsor somebody like me. Now, if that's the situation and you're not doing nothing, you will sponsor somebody just like you who does absolutely nothing. But if you are in the hunt, sooner or later you will sponsor someone who will also be in the hunt. That's how the universe operates. If you're really serious about building this business, your business will grow eventually, no matter how long you're in the trenches. Because there's just something about somebody who in the hunt. The universe has bent to your will. And one person will change your business. Sometimes for a whole month, you're talking to people and nobody realizes the sign. And the next month, there is 10 people in that month. You know why? Because you go through the nose to get to the S's. But the first person you need to sponsor is you. When you're talking to someone, they will know your conviction level. And based on your conviction level, they will know, one, if to play devil advocate and also ask all kind of crazy questions just to throw you off a game, and they're still not going to register because some people do that. So let me find out something. So if I do this, and if I do that, and let me find out something again, you see people like that, I'm not entertaining you. I'm not free entertainment for you. I cut people short. Recently, I shared the opportunity. Well, when I say I shared the opportunity, I asked somebody, you ever heard about LiveGood? Oh, no, don't matter what it is, all of them think it's permitting. I said, me have asked you about that. I just asked if you ever heard about LiveGood. No, I never heard about LiveGood. What LiveGood is? I said, well, I ain't going to tell you anything because you know, say, all of them think it's permitting, so I ain't going to tell you anyway. No, well, tell me now. No, I'm not going to tell you. He come back today. The thing was telling me about the other, what is about really? No, I think I want in my business again. Sometimes I need to do people that. I want to speak. Yeah, sometimes I need to do people that. I want him to check me about 5, 6 more times, and then his energy and his mind is not ready for you to listen what I have to tell you. I'm not going to explain something to you and try to convince you. You say that, okay, good, I done. Don't tell me still or somebody I doesn't really check out and I want you ever heard about LiveGood? No, but if it's one of them permitting, I'm not interested. But since the information from me, no, I will not. I have no information to send for you. A man who convinced of his own opinion will be of the same thing still. I'm not trying to convince you of anything. You already make up your mind. You don't go and send the information. No. I'm not sending the information. That's okay. I mean, anybody could do this business, but not everybody will do it. Not everybody have what it takes. So when you're trying to say I don't have what it takes, then I don't know. It's you who have to figure that out. What I'm saying, is not everybody have what it takes to be successful in this business. I have what it takes. That is why I'm building it. I remember, my mind now came back to, I remember a couple of years ago with the previous networking company I was a part of. And my mom, I told her, I said, listen, I joined this company and, she say, them things don't work, I said, all right, that's all right. I'll still go do it. But, my mother know her son and she know once I make up my mind to do something, I'm going to do it. So when I went platinum in the business, I take a photocopy of my check and I show mom, I say, mom, the business that they say that, platinum, 2,500 US. She said, well, it gonna work for you because you're different. And I smile because you have to be different. Too much people fight so much to fit in with the crowd when they were designed to stand out. Stop trying to fit in. Stop trying to make people like you. I don't mind if people don't like me once they understand me. I prefer to be understood than to be liked. That's just me. I'm a deep personality, so that's just me. You see, some people, they get intimidated when somebody tell them, I'm not interested. And I'll say, thank you for your candidness. And some people, when I talk to them and I realize that they're kind of going around the circle to give me a polite no, I'll say, I will jump the gun and say, listen, no is an answer. And I know you might feel looking for a yes, but no is also an answer. Because not everybody could do this. Not everybody have what it takes. And all of a sudden, they start to pique their interest because what I basically tell them, I don't want you in my business. But if you want to be in my business, now you have to seek me out. You have to seek me out. Because I take it back. Some people operate like cat. If people who have cats will know what I'm talking about. Yeah, pussy, come inside. The pull the door. Yeah, pussy, come inside. Come inside. And the cat come inside. As they go to close the door, they run inside. Take it back. All right, guys, take it back. Anything else?
Yeah, Pete, that's what and that's what we call having posture in the business.
Yeah. Yeah, you must have posture. If you don't have posture, then it looks like what you have your hands on is shaky, that you need them. And people, anytime people feel like you're running them down, it comes like a foul. If you're running down a foul, what will happen? It will run away from you. Try run down a foul and see what will happen. Stop running down people. Make sure you have the energy that will draw people to you. And in order for you to have the energy that will draw people to you, you need to grow yourself. You need to grow your vocabulary. You need to grow your mind. You need to change your words. When you're talking, you need to start to talk with more conviction, with more authority. That, hey, it's a privilege for you to be in business with me, not for me to be in business with you. You need to have posture. Because I'm telling you guys, I have never built a business so easy as LiveGood. I built hard and I make some money hard. What do you feel gonna happen with LiveGood? It's really the first of its kind. It's the best and the easiest network business I've ever built. And the most duplicatable. It really is. Look, today is what? The 11th? And my business now started to grow. I mean, there are people in all over LiveGood that have thousands of people every day coming in the organization. But I'm telling you, the level that I at, to have over 27 people already newly enrolled in the business for the month already. Guys, we come to take over Trinidad. And in extension, the world, along with all the other LiveGood family around the world.
Well said, well said.
So guys, we're already at 54 minutes, so we have about 6 minutes again. 6 minutes of questions before we wrap up. If no one have anything to ask, I will hand it over to our leader and goal.
Just before you go, Bernard here.
Yeah.
I think this was very edifying. I promise to use some of the stuff that you guys would have related here, especially with reference to breaking that skepticism. Somebody said something earlier about having that talk with them, how to move away from the pyramid scheme, because that's what you hear a lot here. Guyana has had the issue with Herbalife and some other schemes, and so a lot of people are a little skeptical about spending their money. But the attitude of Amazon and all the others is what has opened it up. So thank you so much.
You're welcome, man. You're welcome. Anybody else? Okay, guys. Well, then it was very exciting to talk to the team. This is the beginning of different training we're going to be doing as the team grows and the bonds going silver. I expect that at the end of this month we're going to have some new silvers on the team. And as I said before, in the beginning of the training, the only way what you hear tonight can make any difference in your business is if you apply it. Don't be someone, for example, someone who wants to lose weight, buy all the weight supplements and is still on the dressing table. Don't be someone who pay for a gym membership and never go. Or pay for a gym membership and the gym on the 4th floor, but they're taking the elevator to go to the gym. Walk the step. Start a training. I can't understand how someone will take an elevator, go up to the gym when you're going to train. Take the step. So don't be someone who you are just a warehouse of information. There is a saying that, people like to say, education, you need to educate yourself, or information, But I'm telling you guys, you could get all the information you want. If you don't apply it, it will not work for you. So apply what you get here tonight and grow your business to the next level. I want to hand it over back to our leader, Joydo.
Well done, Pete.
All right. Great information there.
Right on.
Hello? Is everybody hearing me, right? All right, so Joy, our goal applying, she just stepped out for a second. So I will basically close off. Well, that session was so informative. I don't have anything to add there, right? And I know that each and every one of us got, if it's one nugget, we got to move forward and build our business. Because, I mean, nobody could put it in any better way and break it down this simple. So I'm sure everybody understood what Peter said. It's relatable. And something he said, if it's one thing we could walk away with, right? And I love how he talk about having posture, because that is required in all businesses, and even having postures with your team members, because some people come in and, as Peter would say, if you have to ring down the phone just to pay their monthly subscription every month, what does that show you, right? So it's 7 p.m. here. Any one of the servers and above leaders wanted to say anything for 30 seconds before we go?
Hi guys, good night.
Yeah, Natty, good night. Good night.
Good night.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna be brief. I know what Peter might have shared tonight. It definitely is gonna take you guys to the next level and above that, right? So I endorse the training, right? I endorse everything that Peter taught you guys here tonight, because that is the easiest way and simplest way to grow this business. We always say this business is a copycat business. Once you follow what the people who are successful in the business doing, there's no way you're going to lose. No way you're going to lose. So I just want to tell you guys, take this business serious, right? Take this business serious. It will definitely benefit you guys in the long run, right? You may not see it now, but believe me, it will. All right. So with that said, you all have a blessed night and all the best.
Anybody else for a quick 20 seconds?
Yeah, Rosie here. I just want to say, I mean, great job again, Peter, especially with that pyramid scheme thing, because I'm a direct cover silver and still I just be kind of fishing around with dealing with that issue. But one thing I just wanted to point out, and based on what you said, is in terms of getting through the no's to get to the yeses. That in itself is really a big point to do if you're trying to grow your business, because I'm telling you, I'm at the rank of a silver and I may be told over 60, 70 people, right? And I'm only at the rank of a silver, imagine, for that volume of persons that I've been communicating with. But that only goes to show that you would get people who are doubting Thomas, who are negative, who are whatever. And it's just for you not to break your spirit and know why you're doing it and keep pushing forward. Thanks.
All right, good stuff, Nathaniel and Rosanna.
Thanks you.
No problem. I mean, these silvers and above have the team, they have the work ethic to back it up, right? So you're hearing from the leaders who actually in the trenches, who doing the work. Right? Well, if there's anybody else?
Exactly. Leader, exactly. There's no better person to
Oh,
hear from.
you're back.
I'm here working home. There's no better person to listen to. Better people, better leaders to listen to than. I just wanted to support you on that. I don't want to make all the noise on the video, right? I'm on the way taking this walk, Some emergencies came up, but I've been here listening and I was so blessed. And I really want to leave something with everyone. If you didn't hear it, let me tell you, hey, if you're going to the gym and the gym is in the 4th floor, don't take the elevator. I don't know if anybody heard that. If you're going to the gym and the gym is on the 4th floor, do not take the elevator. Take the stairs and go up. Thank you so much, leader, for that. I'm blessed. I'm blessed. So, and the madam of the house, please close the Zoom. I can't do nothing. Love you guys. Love you guys. And see you guys on the top. Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye-bye, everyone.
Well,
Bye.
yeah, well, that's it there, guys. So,
thank you.
good night, everyone.
Thank you, everyone.
Bye.
Michaela.
Ramchans.